What if your greatest strength was born from your deepest loss? Picture the sharp sting of betrayal slicing through your skin like a cold blade in the dead of night, the bitter taste of blood mixing with the salty tears of sacrifice, the echoing silence of a family home turned graveyard. It's like the tragic fall of the Roman Empire, where kin turned on kin in a frenzy of power grabs, or the vengeful rampage in Kill Bill, where one woman's fury dismantles an entire legacy. In Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Episode 4, released on January 23, 2026, we dive headfirst into the Culling Game arc's buildup, where old wounds fester and new powers erupt. This episode hits like a thunderclap, raw and unrelenting, pulling you into the shadows of the Zenin clan estate. I was gripped from the start, heart racing as secrets unfold, leaving me wondering, how far would you go to break free from the chains of your past? You smell the damp earth of hidden storerooms, feel the tension coiling like a spring, hear the clash of steel, and suddenly, you're not just a viewer. You're there, pulse pounding, desperate to witness the full storm and uncover what true liberation costs. Streaming on Crunchyroll, Episode 4 picks up from the previous episode's heavy exposition on Kenjaku's plan to merge humanity with Tengen, setting the stage for the deadly Culling Game. Here, Maki Zenin returns to her clan's estate to grab cursed tools, armed with Megumi's approval as the new head. But betrayal waits. Her father Oji ambushes her, dragging her into a pit of flames. Mai, gravely wounded, sacrifices herself using her construction technique to forge a new sword for Maki, unlocking her full heavenly restriction potential. Empowered, Maki escapes and unleashes a massacre on the clan, slaying Oji, then facing Naoya in a brutal showdown where she shatters his jaw in a slow-motion punch that echoes Saitama's one-hit wonders in One Punch Man. The clan falls, Maki stands victorious but scarred, and the episode transitions toward the Culling Game by removing a major power player from the board. It's like the pivotal betrayal in Game of Thrones' Red Wedding, leaving everything unbalanced, making you crave the next move, as if the screen holds the key to your own unresolved battles. Plot progression here is a masterstroke, advancing the narrative by dismantling the Zenin clan, a pillar of Jujutsu society, and priming Maki for the Culling Game's horrors. Key revelations include Mai's true feelings and the mechanics of heavenly restriction, fully realized when twins like Maki and Mai separate, boosting physical prowess at the cost of cursed energy, akin to Toji's abilities. The twist? Mai's death as a willing sacrifice, not just tragedy. Pacing is deliberate, stretching to 28 minutes for emotional depth, balancing quiet heartbreak with explosive action. No lulls, just rising tension. Fans on Reddit and Twitter buzz about cloudy aspects like animation dips in Naoya's run, but manga chapters 148 to 153 clarify. Maki's rampage is a point of no return, symbolizing the clan's arrogance crumbling. Previous episodes built the Culling Game rules. This one humanizes the stakes, showing how personal vendettas fuel the larger apocalypse. Twitter reactions call it absolute cinema, with Reddit threads praising the revenge vibe like Kill Bill. It's all out. This episode reveals the show's core as a war against inherited curses, both literal and emotional. Character development cuts deep with Maki, voiced by Makako Komatsu, her hidden wounds from clan abuse exploding into transformative rage, consistent yet surprising, as she evolves from underdog to beast. Mai's motivations shine in her final words, a poignant growth from resentment to love. Naoya's arrogance motivates his downfall, his denial adding psychological layers. Themes of sacrifice and identity manifest raw. Power demands loss, morality bends under survival's weight, hope clashes with despair in Mai's beachside dream, where she urges destroy everything, echoing real-life revolutions like the French uprising against tyranny. World-building enriches with clan politics and heavenly restriction lore, complicating the universe by showing how family ties can doom or empower. Dialogue is sharp, poetic. Lines like Mai's farewell carry foreshadowing weight, resonating like Hamlet's soliloquies on fate, lingering in your mind. You're there, feeling the sand underfoot in that timeless dream, hearing the birds frozen in flight, wondering, what would you destroy to rebuild yourself? Under art director Junichi Higashi and director Shota Gashizono, the animation fluidly blends stillness in haunting dream sequences with chaotic movement in fights. Colors shift from fiery reds of rage to serene blues of sacrifice, symbolizing beauty in destruction, not just spectacle but the poetry of rebirth. Shadows loom large, amplifying isolation, while the episode's length allows visual invention that shapes gut-wrenching impact. Direction employs dynamic camera angles, low shots for Maki's empowerment, quick edits mirroring her speed, to heighten tension, like a heartbeat racing toward doom. The soundtrack, by Yoshimasa Terui, acts as a silent witness. Haunting motifs during Mai's sacrifice burn into memory, crescendos explode in the massacre, but silence? It roars in the aftermath, louder than any scream. Voice acting stands out. Makako Komatsu as Maki delivers intensity that embodies a shattered soul rebuilding building, her timbre trembling with fury. Marina Inouye's My adds tremor to the sacrifice, raw and soul-piercing. Kuji Yusa's Naoya infuses arrogance with pathetic denial, making his defeat visceral. This episode scarred me with its weight, wonder sparked in Maki's awakening, but despair hit in Mai's fade, like the tragic siblings in The Godfather torn by loyalty. The climax? A collision of destinies where sacrifice births a monster slayer, shifting the Jujutsu world forever. It echoes universal questions. Is freedom worth the blood on your hands? Like the atomic bomb's shadow over Hiroshima, it asks if destruction can forge hope. You taste the ash of burned bridges, hear the fading echo of a sister's cry, carry Maki's scars on your back, and ponder. In your life, what loss might unleash your hidden power? Some critique the pacing's density or minor animation slips, like Naoya's scene feeling off, but I see them as deliberate, mirroring the manga's chaotic style to immerse in confusion, turning opacity into thematic strength. Balanced, the highs dominate. Episode 4's strengths: cathartic action, profound character shifts, inventive visuals, outshine any flaws, succeeding as peak narrative and artistic fire. So, as the Zenin estate crumbles and Maki's eyes burn with new purpose, ask yourself, will you turn away from the storm, or step into the fight to claim your own destiny? It's not a choice. It's the pull of the unknown, drawing you in one cursed click at a time.